So in 2003, the mother of my son and I were actually celebrating the fact that we just had a baby. He was 8 months, he's 20 now. And as we were on a holiday, we in the shopping, and some guy out of nowhere just say, "Oh my God, the king of Kizomba is here," and I'm like, "What?" And long story short, because that's not the story, this guy comes and say, "Listen, I'm a promoter here. I make parties. I can't believe you're here. Why are you here? I'm here on holiday. Oh, listen, I'm having a party in 2 days. I'm willing to pay you your hotel and flight ticket back if you just come and sing 2, 3, 4, 5 songs in my party. That would be an honor." The guy's name was Rodrigo. He was actually a French, Cape Verdean, but French, on holiday in Lisbon as well, where we spent his summers. And I was like, well, pay all my expenses? Yeah, let's do it. So that night, 2 nights after, we go to perform in this club called Club Luanda in Lisbon. And it was a great show. I mean, there was no promo and stuff, so there was not like one of these shows with promotion and a lot of people, but it was a cool party. People enjoyed the show, and it was just before the release of my third album. And I was actually finishing the recording of my album, the third album, or it was just out, I'm not sure. No, I think it was either coming out right away or just came out. And I was also just starting my brand new label, Sushi Raw, with Sumia as my first, my first signed artist with me as well. So after the show, so I remember there was this kid, he was in his probably 19, 18, 20, I'm not sure. But there was this kid, not like I was older myself. I was probably 26, 7, I'm not sure. Maybe 29. And yeah, there was the young DJ. His name was Looney Johnson. And, he was like, "Oh my God, it's an honor to meet you. I've been playing your music for a long time. Blah, blah, blah. I've always loved what you do." I was like, "Okay, thanks, cool, nice to meet you too," etc. And we got home. We got back to the hotel, or our cousin's house. I don't remember. No, hotel. Back to the hotel. And so listen, I'm just chilling the next day. I'm just like, I'm so tired. Da, 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 da. And my ex tells me, "Hey, listen, you have to listen to this demo." I'm like, "What? Yo, what demo?" The DJ of the club yesterday, da 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 da. He came to talk to me. He didn't have the courage to give you his demo, but he's really he gave me the demo. I mean, you should listen to it. And me, I was like, "Oh, listen, I'm tired. I'm on a holiday. I've been on tour for the last 6 months. The last thing I want to do is listen to any demo from anybody. Leave it in the bag, and we'll listen to it when we're back in Paris, or back in Belgium, where we were living at that time." And listen, She told me, hey, he was crying when he gave me that CD. He was like very emotional. He had some tears. He was like, listen, your husband is a legend. Like, oh my God. And me, I was like, okay, she got me. So I was like, yeah, really? Like that? Okay. Well, in this case, let me listen to it. So I played the demo. I don't know if I still have that demo. That was 20 years ago. I played the demo, and I'm like, interesting. There's something to mold with this. So, and she told me this is his number, you have to call him. So, props to Vanya, because without Vanya, I would not have listened to the demo. I would probably took them in Paris and forget it somewhere. So then I called the number. I said, yo, what up? It's Kaysha. I was like, oh my God, Kaysha. He told me, yeah, we chill. I was like, hey, listen, I heard your demo. So that's you singing? He's like, yeah. I said, oh, cool. For a DJ, you also sing? He's like, yeah. I also make the beats. I learned a lot from listening to your music and stuff. And I'm a fan of this and that and Usher. And I was like, wow. I said, listen, you want to come to Paris? Oh my God. Yeah, listen. Let me go back to Paris, prepare everything, and listen. Let's do an album. And that's exactly how Looney Johnson's first album became my next project, because I had a vision for not only French artists but also Portuguese artists. And I remember he came with his girlfriend back then, Sylvia, who is still his wife today, and they came to the studio. I remember they were very young. We were all very young anyway, and we recorded that album, and you can find everything in this YouTube channel. And so first album was a superb success. Second album as well, on Sushi Raw. On the third album, he had his own studio here in Portugal. He had his production team, TL Dreams, and he told me, yeah, listen, I'm ready to become an independent artist and to do my third album by myself. And I was like, yo, go ahead. You need me for featuring, you need me for beats, I'm here. Let's go. Because I've always championed independence. So listen, when anybody tell me, hey, I wanna start to do my thing, I'm the first to tell them, yeah, go ahead. So that's when he released his third album, super successful, and now he's at his fourth album, and now he's one of the most popular Cape Verdean artists out there. And to me, it is such a blessing to see that, launching careers, helping people fulfill their dreams or find their direction, and 20 years later, seeing that some of them are now at the top of the game, and they learned the lessons from working with me and from their own path. It is a proud that you can only understand if you do it, or maybe I don't know. Maybe if you have kids and they succeed, I don't know what is the right comparison to do, but when you launch, you help somebody launch their career and they become super successful, and I've been part of a lot of artists' careers, a lot of that are famous, but also a lot that people don't know I was there. But still, when you see that today they arrive to the top, there's a certain amount of pride in there. And he called me 6 months ago telling me that he was about to do his big concert. He's big. So here in Lisbon, we have 3 big venues. We have Coliseu, we have Campo Pequeno, and we have Meo Arena in my neighborhood. And I think Coliseu is six to 7,000 people, I think, or I'm not sure, 5 to 7,000 people. And he was telling me, listen, I'm finally going to do my big concert, and I cannot do it without you, because you're the one who gave me the first hand, and I really I need you. I need to know if you're available October 20th. And I replied to him, of course I'll be there. So I'm marking my calendar 6 to 8 months ago that we had this big show coming with Looney. And let me do this. Yeah, and listen, amazingly, this show was yesterday, and it was sold out, and that was amazing to see him perform, because I remember when I came to his house the first time with his CDs, because I love to do that. When it's the first album, you want to see them open the first box and take their first CD in their hand. I still have the CD there in all my CD that I produced. All of these, I worked on them, and so seeing that we end up with this crowd. So let me show you how crazy it was. It was beautiful. And my wife came. My wife never comes to my shows. This time she came. She was super proud. So this is inside of Campo Pequeno. So I came to see her in the backstage quickly before. I think it was after I performed. I went there, and let me see if I have a video of us performing. There it is. Look at this. Okay, wait. Maybe, do I have another one? Let me see. I think these ones are better. Wait. Where are the videos from the fans at? Look at this one.
Señora, está poco.
I mean, people posted from everywhere. Let me see. I had one that I liked when I was playing something going on. I almost fell. And you know, there's something very interesting about. Let me show you this one. This one is nice. Let me show you this one. That was in the end. I hope you're getting the sound. That was crazy. You know, there's something very interesting about growing old in music, because you kind of always ask yourself, okay, when does the success end? Like, when do people stop listening to you? You know, when do people stop caring? Stuff like that, you know? And when you're in a big concert like that with your brothers, listen, it was me, Looney, of course, that was his show, Nelson Freitas, George, Vado, Tosemedo, DJ Danny Gatto, Ricky Boy, George, listen, he had a Landrick. He had a ton of guests. He had like, I don't know, 20 guests. And there's a lot of younger cats and even the public. You don't know the age of the public, but you always ask yourself, like, because he told me, listen, I just need 5 minutes from you because I have a lot of guests. So I need you to sing like a little bit of One Love and then another song. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do a little bit of One Love. One verse and a chorus, and then I'll do something going on. 5 minutes. And when I was behind the stage, about to enter, I really was asking myself, okay, am I gonna come to a crowd of people that, you know, their moms used to love me, but they're here for George, and they're just gonna be like, yeah, cool. And then when he said, so he played 4 songs that I produced, and where he was singing, and then after that he said, you know, I wouldn't be here, I wouldn't have a career if this man, the next guest, didn't give me my chance and produce my first 2 albums. So I want everybody to make some noise for my next guest. And then he said Kaysha, and listen, I heard 6,000 people yell. And that's when I entered on One Love. And soon as I started singing, you had 6,000 people singing the lyrics at the same time. And when I did One Love, then everybody was like, and then something going on, everybody went crazy. But you know, like, let me see if I think I have somebody posted on Instagram and I reposted it. the moment where I enter, I think it's this one. Yeah, I think it's this video. To just show you like this. That was not the video I wanted to show, but there's a video when you can see me enter, but I don't know where it is. There's been way too much video posted. This show was amazing, but I think in all the guests, I was probably one of the top 5 in terms of the noise that people heard when I got in, and even people were telling me, "Wow, listen, it's crazy," and even me, I was like, "Wow, that was." My wife was like, and it feels amazing after, your first album came out in 25 years ago, and you're about to be 50, and you arrive on stage, and the people, they love you. And listen, I've received tons and tons and tons of messages, so it really felt like a blessing. And listen, I'm really proud of Looney for his achievement as an artist, as a producer, as a writer, as a composer, and even as a family man. We met each other. We were, these young cats, and now he has wife, 2 kids, apartments. Like, we know life is different, but we're still here. And we had this show where we filled up Coliseu, and it's not easy to put 6,000 people inside of a venue. It's not like a club with 500 people. No, that's a lot of people. So after that, the show was over. I went to an after party until 5 a.m. until we were partying, and then the next day I had a plane to go to the south of France, in Nice. And that's exactly what I did. What up, Michel Son? What up? And Mountain of Inspiration. What up? Tatiana. What up? Black Free Thinker is saying that is very true. After all, I heard that Bruce Dickinson, Iron Maiden lead singer, is coming out with a new album to be released next year, and he's 65. Yeah, listen, that's the beauty of it. You can do it whenever you want. But everything, it makes you believe that it's a young guy's game. So after a point, so yesterday, listen, you have no idea how tired I was. Yesterday morning, I had to wake up I woke up at 9 a.m. because my flight was at 11, I think. Oh, listen, in the plane, I slept. The plane was late 3 hours, first of all, because there's a lot of issues with flight controllers and etc. And so we arrived to Nice, took some rest, and now it was a club. So interestingly, who was the promoter of the party was performing was another artist that I also was part of the beginning of his career. Mika Mendes released his first album on Sushiro as well. So it's interesting how we're all coming full circle. Now he's into making his own parties, shows and stuff. So he hired me to perform in his city, Nice. That's where he comes from. And so we were together with Mika, so he couldn't come to the show because of he was organizing his own event this event in Nice. So we there, and smaller clubs. So I didn't know what to expect. Haven't been in Nice for years and years. And listen, when I arrived there, listen, the show was crazy as well. You have to look at this. Wait. These people don't know how to feel. There you go.
Hey, security. Huh?
Let me see.
I'm fabulous, African, that's marvelous. Kaysha on the bar, my God, take one. Can I say I rock it? Oh shit, what you wanna stop it? You dangerous, don't wanna be as little of us. You don't wanna be for us. Girls wanna do it with their moms, wanna do it with their hoes, wanna do it with me too. Thinking of the truth, man, I'm free. What you wanna do, can I stay with you? First of all, I'm scandalous. Watch me now, I'm dangerous. Come on, what you want from us? I can say that's serious.
Listen, it is beautiful to perform your songs. Listen, all these songs are 20 years old. 20 to 15 years old. So of course, it's not the same thing to perform in a big 6,000 people arena and then perform in a club. But listen, to me, the energy was the same. To me, the way I see it is I had two times a beautiful time. Like one, of course, performing 5 minutes inside of somebody else's show, and then the next day I had people showing up for my show, and everybody loved it, like especially because of something going on, blowing up. When I did something going on, everybody was like, it was amazing. An amazing weekend as an artist to receive all this love again, especially after all these years. There's a lot of artists that are struggling because they're not performing anymore. People don't want to hire them. And when you're like, yo, I'm lucky that I've been doing this for 25 years and there's no sign of stopping. So listen, blessing. Thanks for everybody who came, and always, as I always say this, like, you are not a superstar without a super public. So grateful